It can be challenging to find clear, practical guidance on strength training for diabetes in the healthcare system, which is exactly why this channel exists. We're here to build strength that supports daily life, improves metabolic health, and helps us move towards better A1C values. This is a 20-minute full-body resistance band movement session designed for people with diabetes. You're going to need a long loop or tube band, ideally with 2 different intensities, and an anchor point like a sturdy door beam, a wall anchor, or a door anchor. Before getting started, please make sure that your blood sugar is between 100 and 250 milligrams per deciliter, and that you've watched the safety and instructional videos linked in the description below. Let's get into the warm-up. Starting with a forward lunge, begin with your feet directly under your hips and your hands resting at your sides or on your hips. Take a long step forward with your right leg, roughly the length of your leg. Plant the right foot firmly, let your hips drop towards the floor, and bend both knees. Lower the back knee as far as is comfortable, ideally close to the ground without touching. Press through your front foot to return to the starting position, then repeat on the opposite side. Keep your torso upright and abs braced. Your knees should stay aligned with the foot. Inhale as you step into the lunge, and exhale as you return to standing for 45 seconds. Next are scapula push-ups from the wall or the floor. For a beginner-friendly version, place your hands against a wall directly in front of your shoulders, or move into a plank from the floor with hands under the shoulders. This can be done from our knees or toes. Without bending our elbows, our chests should move towards the wall or floor, slightly between our shoulder blades. We would then push our hands through the floor or wall, spreading our shoulder blades apart.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
The next warm-up movement is a cat-cow. From the floor, place your hands under your shoulders and knees under the hips. Start rounding your back, tuck your chin into your chest, and pull your head and hips towards each other. Then reverse the shape by lifting your chest, looking up, pulling your shoulder blades together, and gently arch the spine. Move slowly through each shape. Let's move into dead bugs. Lie on your back, hands on the outsides of the knees, knees over hips. Brace your abs and slowly extend one leg and the opposite arm towards the floor, but not touching the floor. Return to start and alternate sides, keeping your lower back gently pressed into the ground throughout the movement. The final warm-up movement is a bridge. Stay on your back with knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Move as close to your bum as possible. Arms flat on the ground by your side. Brace your abs, squeeze your bum, and lift your hips towards the ceiling as high as you can. Lower with control and repeat. This helps activate muscles that move the hips and prepares them for banded work. Let's move into the main movement session. We're going to do 5 exercises, repeating each of them once. We're going to work for 30 seconds and rest for 30 seconds. Choose a band intensity that feels challenging but manageable for each workout interval. The first movement is a banded lunge on the right leg. Step your right foot forward about the length of your leg and loop the band under that front foot. Hold the ends at a level where you feel tension in the bottom position, meaning both of your knees are bent to about 90 degrees or as low as you can safely go. And then you're going to stand up to a starting position. Brace your abs, keep your chest proud, and lower your hips into a lunge. Press through both feet to stand back up. Strengthen our legs one at a time builds balance, mobility, and lower body strength, and helps us stay independent as we approach each birthday. Rest for 30 seconds. Next is the banded lunge on the left leg. Set up the same way. Keep your knee tracking over your toes and abs braced as you move through each rep. Now we're moving to an anchored banded chest press. Stand with your back facing the anchor and hold the band handles or ends at chest height, palms down, and hands in front of the chest, elbows bent. Take a split stance with one foot forward to help with balance. Brace your abs, keep your shoulders down, and push your hands forward until the arms are fully extended and hands are in line with the shoulders. Slowly return with control. Regular strength training, like doing these chest presses, helps to lower average blood pressure readings by strengthening the heart and improving the function of blood vessels like our arteries. Next, we're going to set up for our anchored banded row. Stand with your chest facing the anchor this time. Hold the bands on each end with arms straight out front, palms facing each other, and then take a small step back to create some tension. Squeeze your abs, lift your chest to the ceiling, and start to pull your elbows towards the back wall, aiming your hands for the top of your abs. Keeping the elbows close to your sides. Return with control. Rows are going to strengthen the back and the arms and helps make carrying your kids or grandkids a lot easier. Last up is a banded bridge from the floor. Loop the band around your hips and anchor the ends under each hand secured beside your hips. Brace your abs, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips as high as you can, and then lower with control. This strengthens the glutes and hamstrings, which improves hip stability and helps support everyday movement. Feeling stronger when we move around in everyday life is one of the fastest ways to make us feel younger. Let's repeat each of these one more time. Great work. Let's cool down with some stretching. Let's start with a standing forward fold. Place your feet hip-width apart, start to bend at the hips, relaxing your upper body towards the floor. You can either reach your hands towards the ground or grab each elbow. Keep a soft bend in the knees and breathe into the back of your legs and lower back. Stretch to the point of tension but no pain. 45 seconds. Next is a shoulder opener stretch. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Begin to lift your hands upward as you feel a stretch across the front of your shoulders and in the chest. Moving into a hip flexor lunge stretch now. Step your right foot forward, drop into a gentle lunge position with your back knee resting on the ground. Tuck your hips slightly and move the hips forward. You should feel the stretch along the front of the left hip. Switch sides. Keep your chest up and breathe steadily. Let's finish with a standing lat stretch. Place one hand on your hip and then reach the other arm overhead. Gently lean to the opposite side and feel the muscle stretch along the side of your torso and ribs. Hold for a few seconds and then alternate, switching sides. My recovery meal today is going to be a grilled chicken and chickpea salad. Thanks for training with me, and be sure to subscribe for more workouts like this.